live. Episode 5, pre-IPCPR show going on the YouTube. We are here to talk about some recent developments with Protocol Cigars that probably everyone on the internet has seen so far past week or so.
Unless you've been sleeping all week. We started last week. We did a few press releases, and this morning with the big one. So we're excited.
Yes. Very excited. Very excited. So we just did the Jane Doe release. Very successful, right?
Let's talk about that. So June 1st, for our 4th anniversary party, we released the Jane Doe. It was pretty good. It's taken a pretty much of a life of its own with the blank band. We thought it was a cool idea, but
Yes.
Bill took it to the next level, and he put some words on it, and then I just took off. Now everybody's putting whatever messages they want, like have a nice week, Sunday fun day. We can't say what Bill originally wrote on there because we're trying to get, what is the word, monetized? Is that right?
Monetized.
Yes.
It'll
But it
never
was like
happen.
F1. And then I just took a life
Yeah,
of
we
its
had,
own.
we had a good time with that one. Yeah, and that did take a life of its own. I told Bill, please don't post that, and then all of a sudden it took off, went viral.
Thank you for everybody that came out June 1st to not Union. What am I thinking? Where were we at?
Clinton.
Clinton, New
Clinton, New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah. A little bit north of sunny Newark, New Jersey. But it was a nice time. We had a good turnout. Had a great time. We were there till like wee hours of the morning. Everybody had a great time. So thank you for coming. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a blast. Closed down the place.
Then after that, what do we have next, Billy? What was the next?
Next one was the famous Corona Gorda. We did that as a
Right there it is.
special
The magic
size
of TV.
last year for Famous Smoke Shop.
Right.
And then this year we're bringing that out as a regular production release at the IPCPR trade show in Las Vegas coming up next week.
That's right. And if people are still interested, they can actually. Why wait till after the IPCPR? You can actually go to Famous and get some of these still. They have a few left, and they're well aged. They're over a year old. Tremendous. What we had next?
Next, we did a line extension for our Protocol Official Misconduct. Corona Gorda.
Ooh.
Amazing cigar. One of our favorites. The cigar is smoking phenomenally, and those are ready to go. So
Smoking it now, my second one today. It's fantastic.
they're ready to go and in house here. So we're excited about that and bringing that to the trade show too.
So with this, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but with these two releases you just mentioned, is it true or not, every single line we have comes in a Corona Gordo? Is that true?
Except for the next one we're going to talk about.
Yes.
As of right now, though.
As of
Yes,
right
me?
now. As of
That
this-
means everything we have
Yeah.
comes in a Corona Gordo. And why is that, Bill?
Because it's one of our favorite sizes.
Absolutely. It is the perfect, in our opinion, in our humble opinion, it's like one of the perfect sizes where the ratio to wrapper, binder, filler is perfect, and the blend really shines. And it seems like every cigar that we come out with it, all our blends in that Corona Gordo size is just amazing. It is just smokes so well, and you really get the little nuances in the balance of each blend. It's just awesome, and we're very proud of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
it's
could do a
great.
6x60 and maybe sell a ton of them, but we kind of stuck true to our word that we wanted to keep to our original sizes.
I'm working on that. I'm trying.
I'm
trying.
going to lean towards Kevin. Like me, ever since I retired, I've been trying to, hit the road more. And at all these events, everybody always asks for a 6x. It is still the most sought after, asked for size. Like, when are we coming out with a 6x60? So, I don't know. Part of me is like, I kind of have that feeling like we should stick true to our original thoughts. But on the other hand, you got to keep the public happy, and they want the 6x60. So maybe we might do like maybe a 5-pack of all the sizes in a
Yeah.
6x60 for next year. We'll talk about it.
We'll
We'll
talk
see.
about it.
We're gonna talk
Maybe. I'm trying. I'd be for it, but I get it. So I think the biggest release, brand new, out of the box for Protocol.
about it. Yes. Out of
Juan,
our
you wanna-
comfort zone.
I'm going to go to a slideshow of it, but
All
you
right.
wanna-
So as you see right there, that's the band. So I'll wait to show. Is it up there now, Kevin?
Yep.
All right, so look at the band. The band is actually something different. We wanted to do something more traditional. All our prior releases until now have been very modern. The P is a real funky looking modern P. But, as you can see over here, the P it's beautiful.
This is all right.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what we're seeing.
We're
now.
live. We're on a slideshow.
Yeah, so basically, we wanted to do something, pay a little homage to the old school way, like the old traditional, very fancy looking, elegant box. So we started off with the band, and the band is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I'm very impressed by it. And we tried to just make this thing look as beautiful. There it is right there. You guys can see it's just this gorgeous thing. It comes in two pieces. There's a bottom band, an upper band, and then it has a ribbon in the back.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it is. We put a lot of work and love and time in it. And then you can see that one, that's the box. So that box is totally different. The P is on it, but it's totally different than anything else we've done until right now. And it's just the presentation, I think is awesome. I think we did a great job on it. It's just gorgeous looking.
Yeah, the darker box is the Pennsylvania broadleaf,
Right.
and then the lighter box is the Ecuadorian Rosado
Correct.
wrapper. The inside guts of that cigar is the same, but they smoke very differently,
Absolutely.
and both are really, really smoking good.
We wanted to do something really special and kind of like we talk to a lot of people out there and we geek out sometimes and you say how different a cigar changes just by changing the wrapper. So one of the things we wanted to show is you have a cigar that's the same exact binder and filler. You just change the wrapper and it totally changes the complexity, the dynamics of the cigar, and it's pretty amazing. I'm actually smoking one right now, the Syrah Peel Ecuadorian Rosado. It's delicious, man. It's just elegant and it's really nice.
And that was kind of a last minute, the two in the Syrah Peel, the two blends, the natural and the Maduro. That just kind of happened by accident.
Yeah, like everything we do is it's just organic, and it just things happen, and it sounded right. It kind of like blossomed, and I believe the end product's going to be pretty amazing.
yeah, and we're all happy here of the packaging and how everything came out. So it's been
And
good.
the amount of detail we put into this, actually every aspect of it, even this is a Pennsylvania-based company, so we wanted to do something Pennsylvania-based. So we got the Pennsylvania broadleaf. First time using a Pennsylvania broadleaf in any of our cigars.
Yeah, and the actual bands are made by a company in Pennsylvania. Also, it's the first time that we've used them. Our normal guy, Ricky, he does a great job, but this time we took it to a Pennsylvania company. We just wanted to put everything together, and I think that they did a phenomenal job.
It is absolutely beautiful. And then, is that queued up already, Kevin? It's on there?
Yeah, it's queued up, but I can
All right,
transition
so
to it.
the next thing we're going to show you is the Vista. Now, the Vista, usually when you open up our boxes, they're cute, like especially the Fisherman's Conduct had the whole lineup thing. That was great. Otherwise, they're nice, solid. Everything's uniform with the P, but this one we wanted to do something very elegant and different. And not only just throw this beautiful, elegant artwork, but we put a lot of our thought. It tells the Cubariqueño story. If you look at it, bring it up now. Is it up there, Kevin?
Yeah, it's up. Yep.
So we're not going to tell you what the Easter eggs are, but there are a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of detail in there. And actually, Ala Peter had a great idea, and we're going to launch this during the trade show. We're going to have a contest for that week. And we want people to look at this Vista and try to pick out all the Easter eggs, as you would call it. There's a lot of Easter eggs in there, a lot of symbolism. Let's see who picks out. At the end of the week, we'll figure out something. We'll send somebody some protocol stuff. That'd be a great idea. But there's a lot of history, it basically tells our story in this Vista.
When you get a box, look at all the details behind it, and you'll start picking some things out and us will be doing a nice little contest there if whoever can pick them all out.
Yes. We'll do more details of that in the future.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about it. Where we're going to be at the trade show, Bill? Do you know?
We will be located at the Espinosa booth
Yes.
for the third time? Second time?
So the first time ever, 2015. And we had 2 times by ourselves.
Yeah.
Last year was returning to Eric's booth. Yes, third time.
Yep.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
So, and we're actually having 3 offerings. We got the Fisherman. Look at that, 3. They always say like it's mathematic and life's crazy, but look at that, 3.
Yeah.
You got the Themis Corona Gordo, Fisherman's Conduct Corona Gordo, and then the Syrah Peel. So 3 releases.
And 2 sizes, or two different blends.
2 different blends. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a big year for us.
Yeah,
there's a lot going
we're
on.
excited.
Especially when we went to the trade show for the first time with 2 boxes.
Yes.
2 boxes of 1 shelf. That's a great video.
Yes.
We should do 2 boxes, 1 shelf.
We should have got a picture of that one and put it up.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a huge moment, even for me, as just being a friend of the company at that point. But that was a huge moment, and then you look back at it, and it's like, wow, we had a shelf with two boxes of cigars, but you guys took off from there.
Is the
so.
Robert Peel still on there? Or?
No. So programming note.
we
So
don't know
this
yet.
you don't. No one sees this. This is
Okay.
live. So this is the
Excellent.
green
Gotcha.
room.
All right,
So
so
I
now
got
we're,
everything.
we're back to
Yeah, you're back to
our
your
pretty
faces.
faces.
Yep.
Especially Bill. Look how Bill. Look how
Yes.
beautifully defined his face is. Look at the cheekbone. Look at the chin.
This show has like a different tone this evening.
Tell him why, Kevin.
I wonder why. It's a sober show. I mean, obviously we are having our first drinks here
Yes.
right now when we go live, but we are doing this totally sober.
were busy
Yes.
today. We were
Today was a
busy
busy
doing
day,
orders.
yes.
Yeah, it's a big day for us. So
We had a nice little meeting in here. Just
yeah.
talking about things.
we got a lot
Meetings, social media, orders, getting
Yeah.
it all in.
If you guys saw, so this should come out tonight, Monday. What's today's date? The
17th.
The 17th. But this morning,
I'll post it. Yeah.
the press release hit this morning, and pretty much everybody covered it. Coop did a great job. Half Wheel did a great job. Actually, I like Half Wheel. They did a little history lesson on who exactly is Sir Robert Peel, because maybe not everybody knows who Sir Robert Peel is. And we wanted to keep the press release short and sweet. You know, we could have put a lot of detail into it, but people's attention span's a little iffy. So we wanted to do something short, but I love that William Cooper and those guys at the Half Wheel did a little bit more, and they actually told the story a little. You know, we really appreciate it. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it was great.
Cheers.
Great. It's
Yeah.
a great one, yeah.
I didn't know the history until you guys told me about it, but it's
Yeah,
awesome.
I think a lot of people that are not in law enforcement that would not have taken some police science classes and things of that nature, I believe that it's not maybe common knowledge.
Where's that coming from?
Might be ghosts. It's either ghost or the girls from the back pages just showed up.
God. Yeah, we do have a neighbor below us, so he might be showing off some custom cabinets.
Some wood. He's showing off some wood downstairs.
So,
He does custom cabinetry.
yeah, do we know the booth number?
That's a
never
great
know the
question.
booth number.
Wow.
but it's
Have it
Espinosa's booth.
available, but it's
With
Eric's
Espinosa.
booth. Yep.
Yeah, Espinosa. You won't be able to. We have a new booth design this year, which will be exciting. More open design, so people should come out and check us out. Let your shops know. Mention your name. I think we might be doing a contest there.
Yeah, we're
too.
gonna do a contest. We're gonna release more information probably next Monday, but just to kind of get it out there a little bit, we're gonna do contests where if you guys know your shop owners are going to the IPCPR, if they stop by the booth and just simply mention your name, you're gonna be put into a lottery, and at the end of the week, we're gonna get some prizes, you know, some stuff and just helping us out, because this cigar company has always been about you, the people. And, you know, we always say the P, the power of the P. Yeah, it's the power of the protocol, but it's also power of the people, because it's about you guys out there. We were just consumers like you guys and just had lucky enough to and got blessed to, you know, start our own company, but we're still a very consumer. The foundation is consumer, cigar geek like you guys, and everything we do is actually based around what would make you guys. Even like we went to the 10-count boxes, that's all to make things easier for the consumers. Would you agree, Bill?
Yeah. No, it's listen, it's a tough sell, especially you know, in the beginning nobody knew who we were, and to ask somebody to buy our cigar in a 20-count box is a pretty tough sell. So that came into consideration, and I think it's worked well for everybody involved. So
Actually, absolutely.
Yep.
We're very much like a blue collar worker kind of company, and we understand that sometimes $100 is a lot, but $200 is even more. So it's easier for guys to drop $100 in a box than, you know, then slowly they smoke those 10 and buy another one. So everything we do is for consumers. So we're very happy about that.
Absolutely.
Kevin, you look very nice today. You got some sun. You look a little bit. Or are you in the
he
backyard?
looks
or something?
he looks rosado,
It helps when you work from
But
home.
you're not
away from
Ecuadorian
sun.
Rosado. You are
white rosado.
you are German Rosado.
I should maybe wear a hat for these episodes because our lighting is shining off my bald head.
Some great lighting, man. This equipment that Kevin got is amazing.
Yeah, we don't use it enough, guys.
Now, I think maybe what would be your if you could do whatever you want with this? What would you? How often
He would have
you,
us here
every
every
day?
10 seconds.
I would do it way more
If
often.
it was up to
but
me, we would do once every 6 months.
And I'm more in the middle. I think maybe
I
twice
want
a
to hear
month.
what I want to hear what the people want. You know, the videos have been doing very well. We're getting
Yeah.
good feedback on them. So, you know, I think we got some travel coming up. I want to talk about some of the events we got coming up, but you know, I think at least once a month at least maybe every other week would make me very happy.
Yeah, I think bi-weekly would be probably nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, bi-weekly is, I think, a good cadence.
Yeah.
Well, we have some events coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
This weekend.
We got a jam-packed
You're
weekend.
going to be traveling to.
And then next week is the Super Bowl of cigars, as they say, the Super
So,
Bowl.
where are you traveling on Saturday?
Well, Friday first.
Oh, Friday.
Friday, I'm going to be at B&B with Eric Espinoza. We do the kickoff of their 15th anniversary at B&B with Vince. It's a great little shop
Where
in
are they at?
Philadelphia, outside of Philadelphia. Eric Espinoza and myself would be there. And we're going to have some drink specials and just kind of having a good time with the guys, kicking off their 15th year anniversary. And then Saturday, I'm going to be in Rhode Island with our rep, Jason. Awesome guy. Jason is an awesome human being. I don't know the shop, though. Anybody know the shop?
Oh, crap.
We could look it up.
We'll look it up and put it in the notes. But yes, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be. You look it up while I talk about it. So yeah, we're gonna be there. I'm excited about B&B. B&B is good. Anytime I'm with Eric, it's always a good time. We have good laughs, and then Saturday we'll be at. It's actually funny. I think we're all separating and doing. Trying to spread more ground. So I'll be doing 2 events Friday and Saturday. Sunday I'm gonna try to sleep all day as long as I can because now Monday is when the game starts.
Ale House Cigar Bar
Ale House Cigar Bar and where?
Yeah, that's a good shop.
in Rhode Island.
In Rhode Island. What state is that? Rhode Island, right? No, what city in Rhode Island, Bill? Does it say it there?
Providence.
Providence, Rhode Island. Wow, that's pretty. I'm going to be in an historic city. Hopefully, I'll get to,
Do you think they have Puerto Ricans in Providence?
That's a great question. Do we have any Puerto Ricans in
Or
Providence?
will you
Well,
be the
Saturday.
first one, former 70s baseball player, Puerto Rican in Providence? What do you think?
I think there's some Puerto Ricans
Okay,
in Providence.
all right.
I'm gonna have to call. I'm gonna call it right now. And then where are you gonna? What's the other events we have?
So I think Brian Lewis has something going on. I can't remember if it's with Sheepdog. I want to say it's not, but it might be. So, but Brian's got something going on. I'm going to try to stop over there on Saturday.
So for everybody, you guys,
Saturday, down in Elkton, Maryland.
yes, Elkton, Maryland.
At
Spartan Cigar
Spartan
Lounge.
Cigar.
Yeah.
They're having an event for Fat Ash, but Protocol Rep Brad will be down there too, moving some cigars. So anybody down in the Maryland area there, try to head over there. If you're in Providence on Saturday, head to Rhode Island. Friday night, one is in Philadelphia.
If I feel up to it on Saturday, and it's nice out, and it looks like it's going to be, I may take the motorcycle down.
Nice.
That's going to be a game time decision. So you may see me in Spartan.
Will you
Nice.
wear your colors?
I will wear my cut, as they say.
Are you gonna wear your assless chaps?
Otherwise, you would call them pants. if they
Right.
weren't
You
assless.
You're always gonna get the same answer out of Kevin. If you ever say assless chaps, he's actually. Well, if they weren't assless, they would be pants.
They would be pants. No, it's going to be warm out. I will not need chaps, but I will wear.
Can you tell me, for those people that don't use chaps for like sexual activity, what's the real reason people wear chaps? I'm just curious.
Safety, 1 point, and because of the leather. So if you would go down, God forbid.
So
the
basically
leather
protects
you-
your
protects
skin.
legs.
I
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
And then,
But
the
why
ma-
doesn't it
the main
protect your
reason
ass?
I
How
wear
about
it-
if you like slide on your ass and you don't have no ass protection?
You're screwed on that.
Oh Lord.
But the other reason is they're lined, and the leather will keep you warm in the winter months. So I typically only wear them when it gets below
Actually,
50.
Brad Weinenhammer had some kind of situation like that. He rode his bike to New Hope,
Yeah.
and he said when he left, it was like maybe 70, but when you're driving, riding, whatever the right
It
term
got down
is,
to like 65. And it was freezing.
65, and he said it would feel like it was 20 degrees.
Can you do the riding thing again?
If I had a bike, it'd be up here. What do you call these, Kevin? Like the big ones up
Monkey
here.
bars, right?
They're called ape hangers.
I'd be ape hang like this, and I have my feet up.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and then the back tire would be like this.
Actually, let's talk about that. We just had a great event at CI.
That was
with the
actually
Sheepdog
awesome, yes.
And Bikers Against Cop Killers. 53 bikes, I heard, was the
So
exact
let's
number.
stop right there. So the Sheepdog Nation, this is a group headed by Brian. What's Brian's last name? He's got some like magnificent.
They call him the Shawshank founder, but
the
they-
Shawshank
Brian-
founder. So
Brian's-
Brian
yeah.
organized this beautiful non-for-profit organization. A lot of small departments across the nation. They have limited funding, so for their K9 units, a lot of their food and stuff comes out of the canine handler. So a lot of these guys do it out of the love for policing and the love for dogs. So what they do is they try to find these organizations that don't cover the food, the medical bills, and all the housing with the canine officers, their handlers, and they actually help to finance some of that. So that's a great organization. You look it up. It's called the Sheepdog Nation, and we'll try to do is like maybe something in the do a link or something like that. But that's that. And then the other one is the
Bikers Against Cop Killers.
That's an amazing organization. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's bikers against cop killers and basically support law enforcement. So shoot to these guys.
Cheers to those guys. But that ride, the back group, they organized that so well. We kind of got split up, but they got us as one group. We had cops at convenience stores or like gas stations that would see us coming through, and all of a sudden lights would go on and they were blocking traffic for us. I mean, it was so well run. No one went down. It was a safe ride, and we pulled into CI Hamburg. It was called the Ride to CI from 191 to the Hamburg.
I heard
location.
one guy almost went down.
Yeah, one guy almost went down
but
in front
didn't.
of Brad, but he didn't. He saved his bike. Yeah, that was a little crazy. I saw that. And then we pull into CI Hamburg. The band's rocking out. The weather was just beautiful. We got a little bit of a drizzle, but nothing crazy, and we just had a blast.
They have the band inside or outside?
Outside. As we pulled in, they were facing the parking lot. So as we pulled in, they were rocking. Yeah, they had this girl singer. She was unbelievable. The band was rocking out. It was just cool. 53 bikes rolling in, all revving our engines. It was a cool time.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Alapita, and I'm going to say Alapita had a great suggestion on maybe doing a Sir Robert Peel launch in New York City somewhere. That might be a good idea if we could find the right venue.
Yeah, I got a couple of places, rooftops, or the
weather's
got to be
something
right.
along those lines. He made a good point. Like we have a lot of New York supporters, and some of these guys don't want to really drive 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever it is with traffic, and then have a few cocktails and then drive back home. So
I'd be all for it.
I think a New York event would be great. We just got to find the right venue. I think that might be a possibility, maybe for like a Sir Robert Peel launch in New York. We'll see.
All right.
Just a thought.
There you go. Heard it here first.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alapita.
Yes.
So after that, one event that we didn't mention last time in the podcast I want to mention is Brian Lewis is going to have us at his shop for, I think it's going to be our first event there. We haven't really done anything official.
There, yes.
August 17th.
I will be making old fashions for everyone in attendance, regardless if you're buying protocol or not. I'm just going to make you old fashions and get you hammered, and then the more hammered you get, the more hopefully the more protocol you buy.
That's a good deal. Normally, one makes you buy at least a cigar.
I make you buy at least 5 to get one old fashioned, but I'm just going to be popping old fashions. Get everybody. As they're drunk, I'm going to just steer them.
Last time we did that, we took out a whole cigar lounge in Queens.
Harry's Havana Hut. Harry, you motherfucker. Good guy, Harry.
So that was quite a time.
That was a crazy.
That was the whitest I ever saw Alapita. He went in like tan colored and came out like bleach white. And it looked like he lost 3 pounds.
He was sweating when he came out of the restroom. Oof.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't the only one.
He lost his cookies. That was a good time. We had a blast.
We should nickname this show the Alapita Show because he's been mentioned like 5 times in this show.
I know. I should have had him on the ticker.
Well, and while we're talking about him, Al made us a phenomenal sign company.
Can I get it?
No, it's too much.
No,
but it was great. Yeah, it's a beautiful company.
It's a beautiful wooden sign about, let me see, yay big. It's basically our logo, and it's in the office. So one day, Al, you will be at the office, and you can look at you where you're. We put it front and center, right in the middle of the place. Al does a lot of great stuff. Let me show. I could show them this. Alapita, befriend him on Facebook and all that stuff. But look at this amazing. I'm gonna throw the ash in there. Look at this amazing ashtray he did. That's actually a box of one of our cigars, and he lined it with like what do you call that? Resin. Mm-hmm. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this thing. It holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cigars.
Yeah, that's nice.
Al's an amazing supporter. We love Al a lot. Thank you, Al, for everything you do, and congratulations. We're actually going to party with Al at the IPCPR. He will be at IPCPR with Rockefeller Cigars, another one of our friends, and we can't wait to hang out with you, Al, over there.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Al's a good guy.
So
Big Al.
How do you last in Vegas for longer than 2 days?
It's tough.
You're gonna have to pace yourselves.
Thank God we're getting there, and then we're just getting right out, right?
It's a shame.
Getting out.
It's a shame we don't have that picture. Remember that picture that the dojo guys had of me? Like one too many. Wow.
There's a lot of those pictures on my phone.
Yes. We need.
Well, when you were obese.
I'm still obese. I'm still fat.
Yeah, you're just fat now. You're not
fat.
obese.
I'm not, right.
Yeah.
You had like major sleep apnea.
Based on the pictures from the tiki bar, you were looking pretty jacked. I gotta say.
So I want to say to everybody that saw that, all that stuff was always here. It was just covered with fat.
Yeah.
That's why. So. And speaking of, let's have a little bit of keto conversation. Bill and I started.
We're gonna have a big.
Well,
We gotta figure out what night we're doing.
Let me say that first. Let me say that.
We gotta figure out this first.
So Bill and I started this amazing like weight loss thing between ourselves, and it's been amazing. And his sister actually at the anniversary party went to me and said, "I just want to thank you." I'm like, "Thank me for what?" "Oh my God, Bill's back in shape. He looks great. He's gonna extend his life." So it's pretty cool, you know.
You saved my life.
You actually look amazing, though. You look amazing.
He's gonna go to
so
his
do
grave.
you, pal.
You look amazing.
You guys both
I never
look
knew
amazing.
that. I never knew that this existed underneath all that.
Cheers, boys. Cheers.
But in previous years, we got some cool photos. So we would do a weigh-in. I think the last 3 years at Heart Attack Burger
That's a good time.
in Vegas. So they have a big scale outside.
It's actually keto friendly. If you get like a triple burger with bacon and tell them not to have the buns, you know, then you could eat that. I don't think they do vegetables over there.
I doubt it. It's just French fries.
It just I can't do French fries.
Hot dogs.
I'll do a hot dog with no bun.
I'm sure there'll be some cheating.
So we're gonna
going
have a
on.
weigh-in, and we'll post those pictures.
That's gonna be
that should
fun.
be pretty good.
Oh, I got an idea. How about a contest for this? Before we figure out what day
the
that
final
is.
weight.
Yes, we'll have a tally for people to put in. We'll do a post maybe like Monday, and then people will put their weights in there for Bill, whatever. Let's say Bill 300, Juan 350, and then from there, whoever gets that closest on both wins something. How you like that idea?
Sounds good.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I like these contests.
And it's not even Idea Wednesday for you.
That's right. It's brilliant idea Monday. Actually,
Wednesdays are terrible.
there
around
is
here.
a secret going on wherever we're at. I'm not saying it's a room. I'm not saying it's a house. But wherever we're at, we're going to have the Speedo night. So I am trying to convince everyone to let's take a group photo of all of us in our Speedos, and we post it.
I have a Speedo. So
I have a Speedo. I have a very special Speedo.
I've heard.
I can guarantee
My wife wouldn't tell
that
me, but
you
she's
will
seen it.
you won't see me in a picture with a Speedo.
That would be awesome. I think that would break the internet that day. That would be
will.
absolutely snapping it in half.
You should
think?
buy one. They're $24 on Amazon.
You think
and
you
can
think
wear it.
Kim Kardashian broke the internet,
I
but
will tell
Bill
you
and
one
Juan in a Speedo will shatter the internet.
It is surprisingly comfortable.
Please,
tried it on.
please don't ever.
I
want to
say this.
Come over
I
your
want to
house.
say this. In the particular Speedo I want, and I want it to be funny, jovial. I'm a funny, jovial guy. The biggest size this Speedo came in is a 36, and I am nowhere near a 36.
Oh my god!
So it's a special, special day.
Hopefully the hair down there gets trimmed, not like the hair up here.
I did trim it down there, though. I did trim it already. I did some pre-trimming. What is that called? Manscaping? I did some manscaping.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
That's why you borrowed my
greatly-
weed whacker for.
I think it's going to be pretty. It's going to be. It's going to be special. It's going to be a special day.
The show's getting
Now,
better with the drinks flowing.
If it makes it to social media, that's one thing. But it's definitely going to happen. It's going to be myself, Kevin, Brad. Hopefully,
Dax has one.
Dax has one right there. You gotta get one.
You got to get one, Bill. It's gonna
You
be
gotta
awesome.
get one, Bill.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, not happening. What else we got, Kevin?
So
What's
long are
our
we on
minute
for?
mark here? We have a special.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes in.
That's not bad,
So
actually.
it's
We're
not
doing
bad.
great. We're doing great.
Doing really well. I was worried about the content, but we're doing good. What else do we got on the docket? Any previous events we want to talk about, like the sheepdog or anything else?
Can I
coming up
ask-
after the show?
Can I ask,
Oh boy,
why is your nose sweating?
it's hot in here. My nose.
Wow, I
sweat.
just
What-
noticed that
Yeah,
there's
no,
beads
no,
of sweat.
yeah,
We didn't bring.
It's
didn't
just
know that?
it's just
We
on
need
his
a makeup
nose,
girl
too.
to like put some
My,
powder.
my boss at work, he was like, you know how I know when it's hot? He goes, you just look at Kevin's nose and it
Oh,
beads up.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Just your
it's
nose?
Just my nose. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have no sweat glands in your entire head?
Oh, I sweat. Yes. Yeah.
It is amazing. His bald head is dry as a
I mean,
desert.
you're
I
lightweight.
sweat out of my nose. Yeah.
sweat out of his nose.
Why I do that, I have no idea. But yeah.
That's interesting. That's a good observation, Bill. Kudos on the observation.
He's at the gym. He's at the gym with a white towel. Everybody's like patting their head, and he's like got his nose just like sweat.
My gym has green towels, by the way.
Sweat coming out of his nose. Jeez.
Oh, that's too
It's
funny.
not normal. All right. I mean, we're fat. I mean, and we're not sweating.
It's true. And I have a T-shirt underneath here, and this. I have a hat on, and we're underneath the lights. Thank God the lights are LCDs and not these old school lights, because it's not that, you know.
Yes.
We were out the other night near my gym, and a bunch of people were there. This guy, Mick, comes up, and he's like, "Hey, man, how's it going?" He's like, "Oh, I know this guy from, Gibson's." And Bill's like, "Yes, I work out at Gibson's, but I'm there at 3 a.m. in the morning." Guy was like, "Good for you, brother. Keep working on it."
Yeah, that's why you never see me.
That's why you never see me at the gym. I'm at 3 a.m. I get up early. That was hilarious.
Oh, man, that's great. Yeah. At the IPCPR, so are we releasing when we're going to get there, or is it going to be a secret? People will find out. So we're going to keep that as a secret, but for the time at the IPCPR, we're all about giving back to the people. So we're going to come up with some great ideas, some contests, and every day we're going to do, what's the one we do every day? We pick a winner. What's the one?
The hashtag.
The hashtag. I forget what we're going to figure it out, but we're
Yeah.
going to do some stuff to give back to you guys, and thank you for, for supporting us, because if it wasn't for you guys supporting us, we would not be here right now. And we are, where we're at right now, it's, don't get me wrong, we're a small company, we're growing, but it's because we have this amazing fan base, and you guys are awesome, and we're so thankful to you guys. And we try to do things that, so we get the patches, and we try to do as much stuff as we can to thank you guys. And just, it's amazing, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was awesome. Actually, the patches really took off. It was nice to see at the anniversary party. All
That was a great
bash
idea.
heads,
Yeah,
they
the
have
patch,
the biker cuts, the vests, if you will. They all had the blue peas. I was handing out patches to everybody, and they're like, "Brother, I got one right on my vest." And I'm like, "That's awesome. It's really cool to see."
That was a great idea. We came up with that patch idea.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get the patches in all the colors now. It'd be kind of cool to do that. I think that'd be a nice touch.
We're gonna get 500 emails for "Can I get a patch in another color now?" But we love the requests.
We want to put our P's on everybody.
All right, Kevin.
All right, are we good? We're gonna sign off now.
Anything else we want to talk about? So IPCPR
Hit the music,
next year.
Kevin.
That's it. We're
Bill's
done.
like, "I'm done."
We'll see you guys at the IPCPR. Boom. Hit it, Kevin. Boom.